Ohio State, they win this game. It's a huge win for the Buckeyes, okay? You get a court storming, you get Ohio State getting that big quad one win. So what does this mean now for Ohio State moving forward for the Buckeyes as they sit on the bubble at this point? Well, the biggest thing for Ohio State right now is that you're going to wake up on Monday morning and Ohio State is going to be in the field of 68. The Ohio State Buckeyes are officially in the field of 68 by any bracketologist who knows what they're talking about right now. Ohio State, with this win over Purdue, you look at the resume as a whole. They get that second quad one win because they've now beaten Purdue. We're still waiting on Wisconsin. Wisconsin 32nd in the net. If you can get to 30th in the net for Wisconsin by the time this year is over, and again, they're 32nd after that loss on the road to Oregon. If you can bump up Wisconsin to quad one, you've got 3 quad one wins at that point. They don't have any quad one games left on the schedule. They likely will not get a quad one game as well unless they win 2 or 1 games in the Big Ten tournament, depending on where they're seated. They're going to have to get to that final round, essentially, to have a quad one opportunity again. But right now, 2 quad one wins, 0 quad 3 and 4 losses, which is absolutely key for Ohio State. They're now 34th in the net. They're 34th in Ken Palm. Bart Torvik has them at 30th. BPI has them at 37th. I don't know why we use ESPN for these things, but we do. And 39th in wins above bubble. All of these numbers are good enough. All these numbers are good enough to get them into the NCAA tournament at this point. So what does Ohio State have to do down the stretch? If you look at what happened on the bubble over the past weekend, some very, very good things for Ohio State. VCU won. That's fine. Missouri won. TCU won. Santa Clara won. Auburn took a horrible loss at home to Ole Miss. They're going to be in trouble. USC, UCLA lost as well. Cal and Virginia Tech lost. Cal took a really bad loss to Pitt. Texas and Texas A&M split, whatever. New Mexico and San Diego State split as well, whatever. Indiana crushed at home against Michigan State yesterday. Here's the thing. I've said before, in terms of bubble talk for Ohio State, if you can win the final 2 at this point, you are going to be in the NCAA tournament regardless of what happens in the Big Ten tournament. Because right now, Ohio State sits at 18-11. The magic number for the Buckeyes at this point is you have got to get to 20-11 and 12-8 in Big Ten play. If you get to that point, you're in. Do the records matter? No, they don't. What matters is the quality of record. And if you can get to 20-11, that means you have 2, if not 3 quad 1 wins. And it also means you have 12 Big Ten wins. It means you pick up a couple more quad 2 wins. All they have now is at Penn State. That'll be a quad 2 game. And at home, senior night, that's going to be a quad 2 game against Indiana. That's all the Buckeyes have remaining. If you win both of those games, you can lose wherever you play in the Big Ten tournament and still be in. You will be in no matter what, without a doubt. All the metrics prove this out. All the history proves this out. The Buckeyes will be fine. Obviously, you would like to maybe pick up a win in the Big Ten tournament as well. But let's say Ohio State splits down the stretch here. Let's say they lose at Penn State and beat Indiana, or they win at Penn State and lose to Indiana on senior day. Then Ohio State moves to 19-12. In the Big Ten tournament, they probably still need just 1 Big Ten win. Doesn't matter where it comes. If it's a first round against an Oregon, or if they get a bye somehow. I don't know if that's even possible to go 1-1 down the stretch and still get that bye. But if that does happen and they do get the double bye, maybe they have to beat in Iowa or whatever the case may be. UCLA, those are teams I bring up all the time. I don't know where it'll be. Maybe USC. I don't know. But at that point, Ohio State probably needs an extra win in the Big Ten tournament, and you can say they're safe. Even if they finish 1-1 down the stretch, because they have this win, a quad 1A win against Purdue, I think Ohio State is going to be in really, really good shape. The Buckeyes are in good shape, though, right now. They are in the NCAA tournament. As of today, it's not official. We're not done yet, but the Buckeyes are going to be in the NCAA tournament as all these bracketologists release their numbers because of this win over Purdue. It's absolutely huge for Ohio State. And for the first time since doing this show, I've never done a show where I can say it is March and Ohio State is in the NCAA tournament. That's progress, folks. That's progress.